Alright, welcome back YouTube, welcome back y'all. So this is the before pictures of what we are about to cover up, y'all. Take a look. Alright y'all, so today, let me change this. Today we're going to be using a 7-round liner, mainly around the cross, some tighter detail. 11 curve mag for all our coloring and shading in. We also going to be using this is 7 curve mag, 11 curve mag. 11 curve mag for the tighter detail, but I got to take out my 18 round liner for the bolder outlines around it. More open areas, but not too tight of an area. You don't want to make it too bold and it looks super dark. Alright y'all, so instead of that 18 round liner, I'm going to go with the 18 round shader. Not the 18 round shader, but the 7 round shader. That way it's going to be tight, but also bold. I'm not going to use it here. I'm going to use it mainly on the outside. Structure the bees, because it's on top, so you want it to be a lot bolder coming on top. Alright y'all, we about to start off with, let me see, slide it back a little bit. I can probably just slide the thing up. We're going to start off with the 7 round liner on the cross. We're going to get this cross knocked out first. And on that knuckle it be tough. So you definitely going to have to like kind of poke that in a little bit more. Make sure it stays. I'm kind of using like a stippling method. Try to get that to stay as much as possible on that knuckle. There we go. Oh, just Barbados. Thing just higher there. See y'all basically doing like a stippling method. Dot, dot, dot. I always recommend that when doing like fingers and stuff like that. Just because of the skin texture, it easily try to fade. So do the stippling method, add some dots to get it to stay. So y'all see basically how you just pull a line, start at that tip, and just keep pulling. Like I said, it's all in your wrist. So start at the tip. As soon as it touch down, you gotta start moving. Boom. You got your line. So what makes a solid line is your machine speed and your hand speed. Make sure it all lines up. So the ink will go on the skin real smooth, real smooth. But when I'm by the knuckles, that's when I kind of like poke it in because the texture of the knuckles is easy to fall out. Just like a finger tattoo. The skin is different. So it'll be a lot tougher to hold that ink. Like that. So the bees, I'm going to start off small to make it match with the cross, and then we're going to turn it into some big ones real fast, but you want to start off small. Not a big old one compared to this on little bit of cross, you know. Make it look proportioned.
We're still going to do that.
Alright y'all, we about to turn the machine on to 6 volts. I'm going to go in our gray shade and basically shade inside of the cross. Because I want that structure, like with the curves and stuff, so that's why I'm going to use the shader instead of the mag. You can get some more round edges with the shader versus if you was to use that mag. Let's say sharp edges. But it still stand out. So right now we just going in with our light red. But once we go back with our darker red, how we packing this in is not going to take as much time. They're going to easily be able to go in because the skin is already open, so it's ready to receive that darker tone. You're about to see once we come with our darker red. So what I'm doing, basically I had red, I put out my dry blood for the shadows. And what I'm going to do is put out a third cap of another red to dip in between. So I get like in between that dark and that light red. You're going to see how much easier this going to go in. By that skin being open already. You barely got to tap it. Make sure it's flushed underneath there. Okay, huh?
two colors.
Yeah, I'm just giving it a little texture now to make it feel like an actual petal. And it's not just like flat.
Right.
So I want to keep it simple, but I also want to have a little texture. I always tell everybody, like, I don't outline the whole thing first because when you come back to color, it's going to be sore. You see right now, it's trying to swell up. So if I was to try to go outline all that and come back, this is going to be quite sore, which is going to only bring more pain on to the client. So I try to go step by step like a printer and work in those areas that's already like trying to swell up, or already just trying to get sore. So you'll get used to that pain in that area, but when you come back, oh, that was the glove. But when you come back and try to do it, it's definitely gonna be hurting twice as more. Just like if you ever did a tattoo and you had somebody take a break, so their skin start feeling like it's trying to heal up. So when they come back and touch it, it's gonna hurt a lot more. It's all a mental thing at the end of the day, though. Right now, I only have out my dark green and my yellow, so I don't have out like a cup for light green. So I just dip it into my yellow, make sure I rinse the needle out so I don't get my yellow dirty. Dip into my yellow, then dip it into the green, and boom, you get out light green. So I said, well, one day I'm trying to figure out how. Well, I'm gonna figure out how to set up a camera on my ink tones. That way y'all will be able to see which ink caps I'm dipping into and how I kind of mix the needle, mix the colors in the tube, things like that. I think that just be a thing that'll help out. So I got the GoPro, but the GoPro, how my setup is, it's probably tough to see it. I'm gonna get it set up though. It's easier when I'm tattooing fake skin, cause I have a lot more room to set up. Like I had stuff all over the place. Dun, dun, dun. Let's wipe it down. Yeah, this the part you talking about, huh? And wiping this on it.
Yeah, but it just be like so.
I did red and black, but I'll try the green and yellow one day.
Oh, you tried the red and black before? Yeah, the yellow and green make that light green. Yeah, the red and black, of course, make that darker red. Yeah, realistic wise, it don't be making sense to try to just use black all the time. That's why I use that dry blood so it don't look super solid black. It's gonna be that nice blend of red.
So nice.
So that's another thing how I help the cover ups kind of stand out. So in areas that I don't really have to cover up, like right here, I don't see too much we gotta cover up. So in that petal, where that bright red is at, I'm gonna kind of leave that super bright red. Since we don't have to put no darks in it. We had to put darks in all the other areas because we was actually covering up something there. That makes sense, y'all. Like they have numbing cream that you could use like while you're tattooing, like tack science. But you can only buy that. Well, in fact, no, they got different what they call them, resellers that sell it. Well, yeah, you could use it as you go. You could rewrap the tattoo up if needed. But the 520 number off Amazon is definitely effective, but you can only use it external purposes only, which means you can only use it before the tattoo. So, yeah.
I got my sister done.
Alright, y'all, in this spot, we about to add the red. And then we're going to come back with our dark reds to basically fill in this area. Part of the cover up was here, so you definitely ain't going to see none of this. But it's going to be definitely a dark shadow in this area. We're going to keep knocking it with that light red. Like I said, we ain't trying to saturate it too much. We're going to just knock this in, get the skin a little bit open. Then we're going to come right back with that dry blood. And boom. It's going to be good.
Pearls are finished.
Because one thing I always recommend when doing color, always try to put them light tones down and then do your darker tones. So that's why I'm going to wait before I put my light blue and have to wipe that dark red over my light blue. It's going to stain it. So yeah, right now, y'all, we going over the the pearls with like a dark blue, then coming back with that light blue, trying to give it its full shape. Then we might come back and hit it with some white highlights on those areas where we got it super open at, like on the edges. Alright y'all, so this how y'all use lines that's already there to get rid of it. I gotta add this line, I added my curve line here. And I'm gonna come in right close to this one. Cause I ain't gonna make it so wide. To try to do that, I could just try to put a background behind it. To get rid of that, just some color. We're gonna use our lines that's in the leaf to kind of camouflage what was there. Like I say, worst case scenario, you have another line, but we don't think we need it. So camouflage, we can bring a little black leaf right there. We don't need no color one. And put a little background behind it. Alright y'all, so we about to be using this little pink highlights. Give it some highlights, help it stand out. Not bad I ain't walked y'all through this whole little flower up here. But yeah, we basically use a little purple mixed with the blue to give that I guess we call it like that moonlight. I call it moonlight purple. Now we adding a little pink just for some highlights, you know. Yep, let me know what y'all thinking. Get a little closer so y'all can see it. Yeah, and that little pink, so we know it's real bright. And that pink gonna give it that pop out. Versus that raspberry, I think it's called electric raspberry. So it look pink, but it's not pink though. Just the pink. But let me know what y'all think. And we've been doing all our coloring in with the 6.5. It went down to 5.8, but at 6 volts, we've been doing all the coloring at 6 volts. So I've been knocking all the color in the line work at 7 volts. We definitely gave it some line work. And we got to go back up here with the light blue, you know, fill in those pearls, the little rosary, the beads for the rosary. Yeah, y'all, we've been getting it, working. Yep, my client almost choked, you know, once or twice, but she making it through, huh?
For y'all said, y'all talking about
Yeah, for real, it was a white piece.
It really does look like your tail.
I'm like, wait, what is that?
Oh Lord.
Like, oh God. Oh my, way to do that, huh? That's not it. Oh no, oh my God. That would have been the perfect time if I could have caught that, but I was laughing so much on that. Well, let's shout out. Yep, we towards the end, then we got to go back in that blue. Let me start that recording, y'all. Alright, y'all, so what I'm going to do right here, you see that star right there, I'm going to add that outline to finish it all, but I'm going to add some greens to camouflage that star up in there. So y'all see it? Alright, y'all, so here go that green.
I'm just trying to set you up, man.
Here go that green. We about to go around the outside and I'm going to come back with that black outline. So it's going to pop out. When we still at 6.5 volts, that green definitely be solid. Go in the skin real well. That blue takes some time going in the skin. So John, I know you was asking earlier, how far do I go out? Basically just a little bit, give it a little breathing room, make it all feel like it's connected in. Add that little green right there. I ain't gonna put it too much on that side, cause that's the old tat. We about to come back with our outline since we got the green on the outside and basically add a little line, cut through that stalk. That's gonna slice it up, you know. Slice and dice. It's our black. I'm gonna push it up to 7 volts. No, we can stick at 6.5 right now. We just about to make a quick line. And boom. See how that give it that separation? So it create that separation, make it stand out. So yeah, Keith, I run the outline. The whole thing I ran the outline, packed the color. The only thing I did right here was different. I ran the color, the green, and then I hit the black outline. But normally I don't run it like that, the whole piece. So with the highlights, I always recommend using a fresh needle. Always use y'all fresh needle because that black, trying to rinse all that black out and then dip it into white, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna always give you a white like a gray.
Like watching people lay. I got a couple
Sign your name right here.
So you always turn the machine down to the lowest, like 5 volts, to pack in this white. There we go. Hit that camera right there, y'all. Yep, look at that. Looking good, looking good. Now, let's turn that thing. Looking good.
I like that blue-green look.
Where?
Oh, it looked blue-green on camera.
Where? Or like
The
this?
leaves. I thought it was blue and
Oh,
green.
nah. It's like a little light green and green. Oh, that been like a cool blue. Let me say a cool green. You gotta export. Let me say, do a little more recording. Alright, y'all, we done made a long way through the touch up of this cover up. I should have showed y'all the before. I'm gonna show y'all the before, most likely. Put in a video. We made a long way though, a long way.
You really did.
Add some yellow in there. What we call it quits. It's just for good measure, you know. You're gonna see the yellow, but it's gonna try to kind of heal in with the skin tone.
Yeah.
Just like how the other yellows we did. Just try to bring it out. Cause it still feel yellow by your skin being like a yellowish tone.
Mhm.
I'm just going on top, good measure. Not just trying to cause you pain.
Your Instagram ended, huh?
I guess so. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, low battery. No, you turned down?
master.
No, I ain't touch it. You felt the air don't come on, though, huh?
Hmm?
Felt the air come on?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
I
right
ain't,
here. It's cool.
I ain't touched that. Let me go check what it's on. That's what I said.
Make a figure right here.
Matter of fact, just remind me to check it, because I think I probably did move it one of them cold days. No master, John. We trying to get there. We still ain't gonna be a master. Always a student. Always learning. I think even a master learning, you know? I don't know why it's my like master made thinking like, what that make you think of when you hear that master?
Me?
Yeah, like
I
master.
don't want to say it on live.
Oh no, nah, well, nah.
I'm gonna tell you.
I think I know what you're talking about. My own first, I be thinking about like karate people, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I be thinking about. Well, I got you though.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, the most like all moves and all that. First
Yep.
place I heard it like that was karate, like senseis and all that. How your day went so far, John? The end of the day now. You been here since this morning with us. Well, we started like
Yep.
9 o'clock, so you probably were what, 11 where you was at? 11 in the morning? Yep, you're getting through it,
Master is like skill.
Yeah, it's a master level. Like the highest of your own skill level, basically. Like what they got, they got like rookie, intermediate, advanced, and then master, kind of like that. Get paid, young. Get paid. Get paid, young. Get paid.
Yes, I was drawing on Procreate and watching you.
Oh, you're drawing on Procreate for sure. What you been working up with, John? You been working up. Mess this club up. Mess this club up.
Making brushes.
Oh, making brushes for sure.
For sleeves.
Gotcha.
Keep following your dreams.
Appreciate you spending the day though, John. We about to be done hopping off. Might be able to hop on in the morning or tonight. But I'll be at home, you know, editing the video up. Oh man, I hate that. Look at that. That thing recording still. 24. You know, y'all. So before we finish it up, we about to definitely add some of the highlights. Man, like on these areas, like the lips, the nose, the mask. Try to get that to stand out a little bit. Nope, I never had none. One bag. I had two. That's all that came in the box, but you been eating them. You funny. Matter of fact, look at me, bro. You're trying to spend money.
I was watching the cross-hatching video just about an hour ago.
You said the first tattoo video? Or the crosshatch? Oh, yeah, yeah. Did it help you, John? Let me know if it helped out. So I definitely adjust the way I'm kind of teaching. Putting out videos. You think the difference between the crosshatching and the pendulum? Like back and forward? Like this one back and forward versus crosshatching, down, down. Different ways. Let me do 2, 1. Right under the nose. Oh, don't worry about it. You go back how you had it.
Okay.
Yeah, got that bad boy way over there. So what we about to do, you see how this side of the nose look a little bit
Yeah, I
also?
can see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody's go on this side and do it that depth, same way. They both kind of stand out. Which I know this one not showing as much as that one.
Yeah.
So, still give it that depth.